we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll send Austin in motion right. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. On second down, this is Harris. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. Second down coming up. In motion, the tight end. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. They run again with Harris. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Now they send a man in motion right. Tannehill on 3rd and goal. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The Ravens send their punter out now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calais Campbell on the stop. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We started the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Graham has punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. Touchdown, Falcons! Trey McBride with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive that deep in your own territory,
from the 22, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now it's Jackson. He dumps it on for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Harris running straight ahead. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Tannehill. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 18 yards the gain for number 18. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
In motion right here comes Johnson. Harris going to get it again on second down. Room here to run. Touchdown, Falcons. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
DC ready? Hey, middle. Hey, let's go.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip the cap to them.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash. When he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Tiger.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Hey. Trick left.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Hit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I
do. I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Right.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Hey.
On the give, this is Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Hit. Block.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Johnson and then in motion right. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and he'll pop that ball free.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not put it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Tucker's kick is good. But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Let's go.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Right.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hurry.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
The slot man in motion right. Henry again on second down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On fourth down, here's the option, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. In motion right here comes Johnson. They hand this off to Harris. And some room to roam now. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Here we go. Deep.
In motion, Patterson.
Deep.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? And it's caught. And he is out of bounds here. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Harris is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they do a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result,
and this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Coup for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It was Justin Houston who got him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Tannehill. It's a complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. Play action, it's Tannehill. Going up top. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, this offense, yeah, they keep wanting more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the third quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they keep turning it over, they'll bring them back into the game.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. They run with Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tannehill down to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Middle.
Now Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. J.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is down to 11, 28-17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Here you go, Tiger.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Block.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Hey.
They'll run again with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Block. Hit.
Here's Tannehill. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Johnson goes in motion left.
Tight right.
They snap it to Tannehill. Going for the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. J.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back to play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. For the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. They go play action with Jackson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Go.
Harris. And some room to work. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 198 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Pruitt, 49 yards. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time, you remember, their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again. Back-to-back catches. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
13. Hey, middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
We are. Yo, trip left.
They'll try to right side with Harris. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Boy, 203 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel his defense. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They run with Harris. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And now